came down and said, practice was thrown for a little bit of a loop with Dame having to be held out. So he said the focus was let's run some stuff for Chris and Bobby and what Indy might do. So just what was, I guess, sort of the reaction to see that Dame wasn't going to come out with you, and then also to kind of be put in that spot with Chris to kind of get that work?
I mean, to start off, man, it wasn't a shock or anything that Dame said. I mean, it's, Tuesday, and the game Sunday, so it's a long way away. So I don't want nobody to put too much stress on that. I think we kind of blow things out of proportion too much. And then secondly, Doc been real good to me, man. I love Doc, man. Doc unlocked me for sure, just giving me more responsibility on the offensive end, and it's been cool. But, just trying to stay in the rhythm, read the defense when doubles come, make the right read, get it out, and, just be ready for Sunday. But trend in the right direction this week and keep getting better. It was a good practice, though. I got a good sweat. I feel like our whole group got a good sweat, and it was fun.
In the lead up to this, Doc kind of said, hey, this is going to be working hard. This is what we're going to do this week. Did it feel like this pretty heavy practice?
Yeah, I got a good sweat, man. I took my hoodie off, and my gray shirt was really wet. Yeah, but it was good, man. It's just fun to obviously this time of year, man. This playoff ball is this year is different from last year. Obviously, we're in 1 seed, and we sat around and we had to wait on who we had to play. And now we know who we're playing, and it's fun, man. So basketball is basketball, and these series start to get real fun. I feel like great storyline in this series, and it will be fun to play in it.
So going to today, did you think there was a chance that Dame wasn't practicing? Like Doc had said, he came off the floor and then at the last second, no, he can't practice.
No, I didn't. I just try to worry about myself, stay healthy, do the things I can do, practice, play every game, whatever it is. But whatever it is that big bro dealing with, pretty sure he'll be ready by Sunday. That's just my words. Don't quote me on that. Or you can't quote me and say Bobby Portis said that he thinks, something like that. You feel me? So, I don't think it was more than what it is. More of a, okay, let's pull you back and rest a little bit more than, oh, I'm hurt type thing. You feel me?
Yeah, you mentioned the storyline about this matchup, and obviously the regular season was what it was. Just kind of had you feel when it says this matchup.
Regular season over, it's playoff ball now. What happened in 82 games, nobody really cares. It's what you do now. Been here before. Play good sometimes, play bad sometimes, but, your shot might not be on, so you got to do other things to get yourself going. Yeah, offensive rebounds, putbacks, 50-50 ball, all the little things, man. It's playoff ball. So, if you're looking at the regular season with this matchup, obviously it's a good storyline. If you're a fan of the game, you're like, oh, okay, this can be a great series, to watch. But, as a player, you watch that out the window and you get ready for the big one on Sunday. Obviously, you still watch and prepare from what they did, but it's a new team they got. They made a trade. They got Pascal now, new player, so they play a little different than what they did. Play a little more in the half court, a lot more mid ranges than threes. You feel me? So it's a different team kind of than we played. So obviously the storyline still is popcorn driven. You smell it. You feel me? But it's fun though, man. To even just be in a position to be in the playoffs, man. You can't really take that for granted.
Obviously, with Doc Rivers, it'll be your first playoff run with him.
Mm-hmm.
I was asking him earlier about how excited he is to go on a run with this team, and he said he gets excited to wake up in the morning and coach this team, and he said he's been great for you.
Yeah.
How much are you looking forward to being coached by him in the playoffs?
A lot, man. I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for my entire team, but I can speak for myself and say that, Doc has been great for me personally. You feel me? Just giving me that confident extra boost. I've always been a overconfident player, kind of, but he just gave me a little more battery in my back, man, just to go out there and just do the things I can do. And it's been fun, man, just to have a coach that has your back and has your trust, man. One thing as a player, I think it's gratifying and it's fun and more, just comforting to have a coach that believes in you. You feel me? Like, when you step on the court, you kind of feel just at ease and go out there and just let the game come to you. So he's been great for me personally, great coach for me, and, wouldn't change it for nothing.
Tell me about how much the Pacers have changed since the last time you faced them, and obviously y'all changed a lot too with the coaching move. How much can you draw upon those games, you look at the film of those games as you're preparing for this series? Is it just totally out the window because everything's changed? Or?
Yeah, I think you kind of take it with a grain of salt, but, I just feel like it's about who won it more in the playoffs. It's all about who wants some more, executing, valuing possessions, valuing, getting extra possessions for your team, valuing getting stops. How many stops can we get in a row, guys? Okay, we got 2 stops. They scored 3 times in a row. Okay, let's stop and try to get 4 stops in a row. And hopefully in those 4 stops in a row, we scored 3 out of 4 times. So it's more of a, let's play chess type of thing than, let's look back at what happened in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't matter now. It's April.
Hey, Bobby, I guess, is there a switch that kind of flips for you during playoff time, or is it because player game is 0-0 right now?
I think the switch is being locked in on your matchup, being locked in on your assignment, being locked in on the game plan. I think that's more of the switch, just locking in on what's necessary to win the game. The playoffs isn't about, okay, we need to win 4 games now. The playoffs is, no, we need to win game 1, and then let's move to game 2. You know what I'm saying? So it's about standing in now more than, oh, shoot, let's look ahead and let's get to June. Like, it's more about, let's worry about April 21st. You know what I'm saying? Like, more of that than trying to get to the second round.
You are locked in with the playoffs, but congratulations on getting to 82 games.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think was the key to that for you this year? And then also, how are you going to pay attention? I don't even know when 6th man gets announced, but do you want a text from PR people, or are you just going to wait to hear? Are you going to check your socials? Or, yeah.
82 games, play all games. This is my second time doing that. With the Knicks, we played like 62 games that season. We didn't finish the season. We had 20 more games, but I played every game that year. So this is my second time doing it, and it's been cool, man, just to be available for my team each and every night, knowing that, I'm going to be out there ready to go. I credit hard work and playing with Team USA this summer, already being in shape to start the season. I got an early kick at it, man. I've been hooping since July. You feel me? Like, I've been hooping for a minute. So came into training camp already ready to roll. I think I told you guys start the season I was in the best shape of my career, and I think it kind of showed throughout the season, just being available, being able to play hard. I play hard, so being able to play with energy every night, it was great. Got great training staff here. I want to give them some love as well, man. Luke and the training staff, Liz, with the massage. Shout out to the crew, man. They always, take care of the players. So got to show them love. And then, with the 6th man, it is what it is, man. I think I kind of, what they say, like you're a president candidate or whatever it is. I think I kind of just gave my best, put my best foot forward for it, man. Just let it fall how it falls. If I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. I'm cool with who I am, and I know I impact winning at the highest level.
You mentioned that they're different as a half-court offensive team, but they still like to go fast. So I'm curious, how do you try to slow them down, just from a pace perspective? Because that's kind of what they do.
I just think that the playoffs kind of slow you down. So if you're a team that plays fast, you might want to value possessions. So valuing possessions is a real thing in the playoffs, man. How many great shots can we get? How many great extra passes can we get for a good to great shot? So I think it will kind of play itself out. Don't want to say too much about it, but, if you're a young team, you just have to figure it out yourself.
In Orlando, Dame was pretty excited about this playoff run. He's like, not that 82 doesn't matter. He's like, I'm here for this.
Yeah.
What, whether or not Giannis can go or whatever that situation is, but what is that? Someone who's watched Dame do playoff stuff for 12 years, you know him now. What are you maybe looking forward to? What can that mean for you all as a squad that he's here with you and ready to do this run?
He's great, man. Great teammate. Even better person off the court, just getting to know him and hanging out with him. But I'm happy to hear that, though, man. Obviously, The last 2 seasons we were a second round exit and then first round exit last year. So great to hear he's ready to roll, man. We trying to make a run at it, but we want to stay in the now. Don't want to get too far ahead, man. Like I said, the biggest thing is, getting through this week, healthy, staying in shape, staying on the rhythm, and then trying to protect home court. So glad to hear he's ready to roll, though.
How do you prepare that? I know we discussed this before. I mean, you have played in one without Giannis. How do you prepare in a situation like this? Do you just draw from what you guys have done before?
I mean, we're pros. I mean, one guy goes down, the other guy step up. It's the playoffs, baby. It's what you live for. You sit on your couch as a kid and you watch your favorite players play in the playoffs. Some guys get hurt, some guys get injured, and the next man steps up, and then he becomes who we become. You feel me? Like, it's just who it is, just how it goes, man. So, it's fun. It's the playoffs. We blessed. We get a chance to make our marks and try to go do this thing again. Ready for it, though. So, next man up mentality always. It's always been a culture here. So it's not going to stop.